Alright, welcome to Absolve. We are playing some Absolve. What is this? I have no idea. It was on Steam in my queue, so I'm trying it out. Level 1, Bridge of the Titans. Ooh, suit me. Excuse me. Alright, this is supposed to be a... What the heck? I think my sensitivity may be a little high. Oh! And I can Sprungus. This is looking like, man, there weren't even Flash games, but like the old side-scroller games of like the 2000s and before that. That game was so odd. I can't think of the name of it. I think this is going to be a little bit of a platformer, but it's not letting me actually jump off the edge. Okay, it says wave 1, kill 5 out of 5 skeletons. I feel like I have to have skeletones to KO, otherwise it's not going to progress the wave. Do I just hack and slash at the skeletones over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting those keys does nothing. Okay. Oh, here's skeletones. Okay, you whack and slash and hack and smash. All right. Okay, I'm looking for skeleton rangers, I guess. And it appears I am building some sort of rage here. I guess that's good, right? Do I have a ranged attack? Not really. I have a ground pound. A pound ground. Man, this is rather retro. It's kind of taking me back. Retro in like a sort of look like a Flash game, sort of look like the old rendered cell shading art. I don't even know what to call the art style I'm thinking of, but it's very reminiscent of pretty early computer games. I think that's a stylistic choice here. Somewhat. somewhat, because this doesn't seem like the biggest budgeted project here. See what I mean? It's kind of fun. The controls are a little bit clunky, jerky, but overall, I mean, this is pretty enjoyable. Oh boy, okay. That was a... Okay, alright, this is not bad. And this is the demo for it, so it seems like the full game would have even more going on. Oh man, the mouse sensitivity is way too high. I wish the run speed were a little higher, but I can sort of see why it's not. Funky barbed sword model here. Hey cat, could you stop using their tail like a club on my keyboard right now? Now, is there a way to regain health? That's not... I'm not seeing one. I wonder if it has to do with the rage bar, that I have to get some kind of rage. I like that I'm fighting gargoyles and the bridge also has gargoyles. Are these statues or are they frozen gargoyles? That's what I want to know. They look almost identical. And they look like they're not from Disney's gargoyles from the Disney afternoon. Man, my health is gonzo. That was just Just a poor attempt on my part there. My lord. Ooh, I have some sort of enchantment going. That's always fun. But I have no way of regaining health, so I'm really not sure how that's going to work out for me. I am flame enchanted. I've been enchanted with flaming flames. They're flinging and flonging me with flame. I have completed the level. Alright, I'm going to walk to the portal. I don't know if anyone remembers trying to build games. It's given me a little bit of nostalgia for that too, because these were surprisingly... I had a kit way back where I would try to build a simply animated game, and it was kind of like this. It was like a pre-built engine that you'd put your own art into, and it ended up being somewhat like this. I don't know what the dev used to build this. This is pretty cool, I gotta say. Like, if you threw a cell shade filter over this, you could get away with looking like a much more developed game, I think. You know, like a Borderlands style filter. I really want to do some game recordings of Borderlands. It's just, that thing is a resource hog right now. So, I don't know what happened to the optimization that Randy Pitchfork was promising, threatening, whatever he's been yowling about. But I don't know that it's really feasible to capture a lot of gameplay footage in Borderlands right now. Actually, no, I feel like I'm overstating that. It is. It's just, it's a resource hog, so I don't know how I'd feel about it. How it would tank my scream rate. Yeah, my scream rate. The rate of screaming. What is the... Is that my rage bar full and then counting down? That's really strange. Okay. Alright. We're gonna retry. Oh, it starts off from the same level. Oh my god. Okay. I don't like games that do that. Personally. I don't like that. I like having checkpoints. I don't like having to start off from the beginning over again. But this does make it rather arcade style, which is kind of cool. It is its own thing. It's got a very retro, early computer game vibe as an arcade game. So that's kind of... I'm kind of from a weird generation, right? Because I actually had a personal computer on top of having like the family computer at an odd early age. I lucked out a string of Lemony Snicket's events or whatever. I was lucky to have that, and I guess a lot of kids didn't have it. And then we jumped forward a generation, and then everyone grew up with tablets, more or less. And so there's a very odd twilighted period where people of my generation grew up completely analog with some tech around them. Like, for the longest time, I wanted a palm-top computer. I had one of the early PDAs that I tried to carry with me and wanted to integrate it into my life for unknown reasons, because you really couldn't do anything on it. It was like a calendar and event planner, and I didn't have any events to plan. I was too young to have anything really important to be planning, so I just liked it. I wanted some kind of technology to carry with me, never knowing I'd end up with a laptop or... Because the laptops at that time were really not feasible to carry around with you so much. They were, but you were at an extreme risk of damaging it and they were much more expensive than they are now. Put it that way. And you could sort of work untethered, but you really had to be plugged into a charger, so it was more of a mobile workstation. Which I guess any kind of gaming, you sort of can use it unplugged, but you really want to have it plugged in on a modern laptop. And it's weird too. It's fucking weird. The graphical capability of modern laptops really has kind of stayed to pace with the energy efficiency of the laptop, so that they have probably the same, just about overall the same energy efficiency of their ancient predecessors today. Oh, okay, we can regain. Okay, does it just... I think it gives random things as a power-up. Oh, and that gonna kill me. That gonna kill me. Okay, I see. So you get random enhancements on this, and it's sort of on that countdown, the five key countdown here. You get a random ability that you could use, including the health up, but you don't always have a health regeneration. It's rather interesting. Anyway, what I was trying to say there is that, like, the battery life has stayed pretty consistent as things have progressed. You get kind of like 2.5 hours, maybe, out of a device. If you want to play some games, you're going to get probably less. And it's weird. It varies quite a bit from device to device, of course. But I'm saying, like, the overall, the general amount of time you're going to get out of a portable device today is right around 2.5 hours. So it's not like you're just going out into the foothills to compute a game. What kind of dork would wish for something like that? Well, I tell you what, when I was younger... Ooh, he's got a stone attack or something. I don't know what that was. Was that his death cycle? He turns into a stone? Why am I not hitting the guy? I'm not hitting him. I'm not hitting him at all! What is happening? I've destroyed him. Alright, I'm going to strength up. What are my options here? My next level, yes. Okay. Here we are. Masters of the Universe. Here we are. Where is my health up? I need to recover all my health. What the... Oh, there's Goliath and what was the older gargoyle's name? It's looking a little like that. Man, I miss Gargoyles. That was a good series. Allegedly, at some point, they were supposed to be making a movie, but I don't know if that's just, you know, social media unsourced BS, and it didn't actually go as far as people claimed it did. But I guess they got partway into designing the movie and beginning, like, the preparing to film the thing. What the world? And it could have been cool. It could have been cool. There's a lot of stuff that could have been cool. It's kind of weird that we haven't recycled through Gargoyles, given all the IP that Hollywood has recycled through. There's nothing new in Hollywood. And as like a general lover of entertainment in Hollywood, that's really depressing to me. We're redoing He-Man. This game is very Masters of the Universe. cool and all, you know, if you really want to see Jared Leto with a skeleton head. Okay. Where's that? Oh, okay, there's more there. Now, what I want to see is this shrine actually restoring some health? Is it... It's charging me. What is it charging me with, though? Here we are, born to be kings. We are. I'm thinking Highlander. I know, but okay. So what is that? Now it's overcharging me. What is this? What is this overcharge? What am I getting charged with? I would like to know with what you are charging me, so I can know what to expect, sirs. Wait, I have a roll? I have a roll! Okay, that's double tap shift, so that you roll. It's actually not a terrible metal soundtrack backing this up, I gotta say, that's pretty nifty. Bridge of the Titans, level 3. We're getting to be... Yeah, this is a little acid reusey here. Which is fine. Which is fine. It looks... No, it's the exact same. It's the exact same level area, which is neat. Okay, this is... That's fine. It's just... Okay. Got some skeletomes there. Skeletomes. You guys aren't skeletomes, you're gargoyles! It's an interesting lag time there. My God, I gotta fix that. The mouse sensitivity is making it real difficult to watch. Okay. This is kind of making me miss the in his mouth and Dagon areas of Borderlands. Was it 3? Yeah, the 3, the expansion pack on 3. It was actually really good because you got the very Call of Cthulhu-esque area for what's his hunter and his boyfriend. It was a really cool looking area with a bunch of neat guns, battling cultists, trying to raise the ancient gods from the deep. It was neat. It reminds me of that style a lot. I do like, this is a very cool looking warrior design that they've got going here too. This is pretty neat. Okay, am I armoring up? None of those. Ooh, hello, skeletons. Hello, skeletons! None of these keys are working. Oh, something just worked. Okay. Look out, skeletons! Watch out! Skeletons! This is what I use my Mega Roll Away move for. Right here. Alrighty. Alrighty. Odoki. Okay. Odoki. Okay. It's cauldron. It's supposed to be cauldron. Well, something like that. Hey. Hey. No swiping. I swear this plays better music than the metal station out here does. Anyone notice? I don't know if it's like this around the country, but at least in my area, they play a mix of the 80s, 90s, and today, and it's been and today for over 30 years at this point. It's just nothing new is coming out. They're just playing the same songs from the mid-90s forever. Like, we're gonna have to listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers until the sun goes nova. Cats are going a little nuts out there. It's pretty strange. Cat? What's the matter with you? Harborer of Despair. Maxuto! I've completed the level against Maxuto. Now, where is my portal? Let's go! Maxuto! I'm sorry, that name's exciting. I like it. It's fun. Are we gonna go back to... We're gonna go back to the bridge, aren't we? Okay, now, I'm assuming this is because it's the demo, and not that the full game is just these two areas. That's what I'm gonna assume. The difficulty keeps increasing and increasing. Because this is fun, but it's gotten old pretty quickly. So I would definitely recommend trying this demo out. I think the full game might be... Oh boy. Oh yeah, that difficulty ramps up rather quickly. That's fun. I think the full game might be a lot of fun, is what I'm trying to say. And this is very different than a lot of other types of games of the similar genre, I guess. It's the excitement of an MMO without grinding ridiculous amounts of your life into it. Although it does have the slightly wonky controls, but I think options, controls. Let's drop it down to like 90. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, so that you really can adjust the controls down to make it comfortable. I just have a high sensitivity mouse. Not a lot of people would see that probably, because people don't play with their mouse sensitivity jacked all the way up like I have it. I think I'm at 1600, 1800 DPI. I guess the new style is to crank it way down to 800 DPI and just move your whole arm across the table. Like you just sweep. In your FPS, you have a lot more control, or what have you. I like those minute movements. Don't necessarily want the carpal tunnel. You know, I got to do the exercises to avoid the carpal tunnel. But I don't want to sweep my arm across the desk every time I do a movement in a game. I can go to the gym for that. Oh, there's another harbor of the despairs. Well, I'm going to say that's going to be it from you guys. I am impressed that I got like 25 minutes into this game. It's just a demo, but that was pretty enjoyable. I got to say. Like I'm coming up with weird stuff to criticize about it, to try to be critical, but that was a fun little game. So I would highly recommend snagging up this this demo from the Steam, hitting all your keys on the keyboard and messing things up like I do. I would definitely try to pick this up. I'm going to try to put the link in the about. And I have babbled enough. I've got to get off the mic for a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. I really, as always, appreciate it. I will see you Starside.